Previously on Two Past Midnight.
Smitty, Lieutenant Richardson, you guys all right?
I run over to Murph.
I can't feel my legs.
Whether you're going to be able to walk again or not, I don't know.
I'm basically just stealing his rank off of his corpse.
Really help a lot if you told me he was kicking puppies on the way. I'd done this several times and really had it coming.
Captain Michaels might have been a prick, but he was a captain.
All right, so we're staying here for the night, or do we want to head back?
Head back to where, man?
We've still got things to do in Parjou.
We've got two guys that are completely banged up. What are we going to do in Parjou?
I don't think that we should be in any rush to go to the city.
Ah, I have seen that coat of arms before on another steed. The rest of the evening's relatively uneventful, and we start heading to the night. The sun's actually going down, and it gets dark. And it's like dark now, because like this whole time we've been hitting into the new moon. It is now officially the new moon. Like it is like no moon. So even though it's like, roll 1d6, somebody.
Kyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Even though
nice.
it's sunny, or not sunny, clear skies.
Clear
Like
skies.
not a cloud in the sky. You can see all the stars. It's like no fucking moon, so it's fucking dark as shit. What are you guys doing?
Oddly enough, I want to chit chat. LT's out, but Doc's still awake, right?
Doc is probably gonna
He's gonna crash.
sleep, but I'd say you could chat with Doc if you wanted to. Or LT's probably up now, because I think they were alternating who was sleeping when.
Gotcha. I just kind of gonna chit. This is kind of meta, but I kind of just wanted to chit chat to see if they have any specialties that I might think are cool, just that I might want to shadow them on at some point in time.
Oh, well, I mean, they currently have NPC stats.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if they were specific or just general.
I mean, you know what? Let me think about it first. Let me think about it. See if they have anything cool like that. Jeremy, are you still on watch?
Yeah, keep him watch. Poorly.
Keeping watch. Murphy, Chris is sleeping still. What are you doing, Emmett? You guys all just gonna stay up at night?
I'm gonna crash.
Oh, you're gonna sleep.
Well, I mean, actually, I'm gonna hunt. I'm going hunting.
At night?
Is it worse at night?
Depends on what you're hunting for.
The most dangerous game.
That's a good time for like coyote and bobcat and shit.
Okay.
Or deer, actually.
Actually, I'm just gonna sit down and start cleaning guns.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Rifle maintenance is probably not a bad idea. Chris, what are you doing this shift? It's the night shift.
You talk about me, Murph?
Yeah.
I would assume resting and recovering.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So just still
Not
resting.
a lot I can do. Although,
You can still keep a watch but we need to get your HP back up essentially.
can I keep watch?
Not if you're resting.
Okay. So sleeping, I get a point back? Yes?
Yeah, so you should be 2 back now, don't you?
Yeah. So you should have 2 hit points total back and 2 stress if you had them down.
So I've got 3 damage right now. Okay. No, but Murph looks up, because you said it's a very clear sky where you can see the stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just laying there looking up at the sky. He's like, man, this reminds me of home. Back before all this shit started and life was simpler. Or, he chuckles to himself. This guy in the middle of the desert, looking up, waiting for a target to appear. Good times. Rolls back over and goes to sleep.
All right, so sleeping. Keeping watch. What are you doing now, Cole? Did you decide if you're hunting or are you
I am weapon maintenance.
weapon maintenance? Okay. Which is not a thing, but we'll just call for resting there.
So can you build reliability back in weaponry? I mean, I don't think we're up to that point. Just curiosity's sake.
Because it went down on yours.
It didn't, but like, while my character is neurotic about these things,
Yeah.
I just didn't know if there was any actual benefit.
But there is. Doing that will actually keep your weapon from having potentially issues later. So,
Gotcha.
Yes,
Cool.
doing weapons maintenance is important.
Then I shall continue to lose.
It can lose reliability if you don't do that.
Oh,
You know.
nice.
Yeah.
Preventative maintenance. I like it.
Yep. Emmett, what are you doing?
I guess I will keep watch.
Okay. I mean, you guys can both keep watch, I guess. Which one of you has the better recon between the two of you?
I've got a straight B.
What do you have, Emmett?
Just a D.
All right, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say if there's two of you, this probably isn't the rules, but I'm going to say if two of you are doing it, then it's assisting, and you get a +1, whoever has the highest one.
Woo! I got an A.
There you go. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if that's rules as written, but I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever.
So would that give you 2 roll? Would that keep your? Okay,
It means you get a B and a D.
Yep.
Gotcha. Exactly.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's a 2 and a 3.
All right. So, night's going along. Emmett and Clark are up. At this point, LT is sleeping and Doc's... No, it's the other way. Doc's sleeping and LT is up. And Cole is resting. Anyone chit-chatting about anything during this time? I know if you're on watch, you probably should be chit-chatting. So, Cole, you're up with LT.
Where are you from, LT?
Maryland.
Maryland. Gonna make me want some crabs. Oof.
Yeah. What about you, Cole?
California, but really all over. Grew up in the military family. Well, if you ask me where I grew up, I couldn't tell you anywhere because I was been to a little bit here or there and everywhere.
Yeah, me too. Born in Maryland, but moved around a lot after that.
See the States, they say. Never make real friends, they say.
Yeah. It really is some shit, isn't it?
Good to be an eyewitness for the end of the world.
Yeah.
But it's good to have you here.
Thanks. And thanks for pulling me off the side of the road. You guys could have just driven by. I appreciate it.
That would be a waste. I may not know exactly what I'm doing here, but I'd like to do it with some more people than just me, because I know I can't do it on my own.
Yeah. No, I get it. So I've seen a lot of shit in the last, year or so. So.
Have any fun in the last year or so? Anything good happen? Anything funny?
Anything funny? I think.
Yeah, we always talk about this end of the world, hanging out in a POW camp for months on end and running through napalm, blowing out carrots. But hey, aside from just meeting a completely lunatic about 2 hours ago, occasionally fun things happen.
Yeah.
There's got to be something good happening, something fun happening, some way to not just wallow in all the death around us. It's starting to get me down a little bit. I don't like it. I deal in death a lot. I've dealt in death for more years than I can count. And when you're in dire situations like this, I don't know. Too much death.
You brought up the funny story idea. You got anything?
Trying to think. Not really. I guess this is one time I miss our prior companion that was with us. We had quite the pacifist with us for the last few weeks. Crazy little burnout kid. Saw the bright side of everything. Ended up taking off with some natives. Essentially joining looked like a Polish cult. Crazy guy. But he was good for a laugh or two.
Yeah, no, I think the funniest thing I saw was we were pulling through this village, right? We were in our tank, and we were going through in formation. All of a sudden, this I'm assuming it was probably a Russian. I was sitting at the top, you know, kind of looking around as we're going through. This Russian is on top of this roof of this house and just fucking tosses a grenade at us. And it bounced off my chest.
Wow.
And went right down into the tank. And that dumb motherfucker didn't fucking activate the grenade before he threw it. But I still shit right on top of the sergeant that was right below me in the tank. Just right in his face.
See that? That's absolutely amazing. Oh, that's so cool.
And then we blew the shit out of that house he was in. Yeah, that's the thing I can think of right now.
One fun thing, like I said, we've spent a lot of time in a POW camp. Murph over there, he's the one that's currently not moving too much at the moment, but he and I shared a cell for a fairly extended period of time, and guards never got too real close enough to us to try to escape or anything, but we did have one fall asleep, just outside the door. Couldn't reach a weapon, couldn't reach a key, but we could reach his boots. So the only thing we could think to do was tie his shoelaces together. It's so frustrating. We thought we were close enough we could escape. We had all these delusions of grandeur. But at the end of the day, all we could do was tie his boots together, watch him fall on his fat face when he finally woke up. But I'll never remember that. Beat the ever-loving crap out of us after that, but boy, the look on his face, he was not happy. Never been cussed out that much in Russian before in my life.
Yeah.
Cole snores too.
It's just coming from a sleeping Murphy. He's like, Cole snores too.
Yep.
I totally believe that. I've seen that shit happen.
Right?
Just the guy you think sleeping like throws it. Cole snores.
Yeah, you sound like my second wife. She wasn't a big fan of that either.
Alright, so the night goes on. Pretty much uneventful. You guys can start seeing the sun starting to come up as we then are up, and all of a sudden you hear this sound from relatively close. You hear, and you see this moose is just like running into the camp and just fucking drops like 20 meters from where you guys are. It's not like into the camp, but like right fucking close, right? And you see these, shortly thereafter, you see this other guy come sneaking up with a hunting rifle. He's like, get away!
Grab my AK.
He like picks it up and points it at you.
240 is swung in his direction.
That's mine. Stay away from it. And you see another two guys kind of starting to come out of the brush also. They also have hunting rifles.
When he was speaking to us, what language was he speaking?
He says it in English, but Polish, English, so accent.
Clark goes to cover the other two guys that comes out and says, Cole, you got point.
All right, guys, I get it.
That's ours.
All right,
Just back off.
okay.
Go. Take it. Go.
We got a fire here already. We could help you cook that thing up real easy.
No. You go.
Go. I ain't going nowhere.
Our kill. Go. These guys, the other two guys are coming up. Like I said, they're about 20 meters off from you guys. And the other two guys start cleaning the moose, right there. And the one guy's got the rifle pointed at you guys. Stay back. Back.
In what world do you think you're allowed to point a rifle at me for no reason?
They have reasons to try to steal our food.
The food you decided to drop right by us? You didn't seem to mind firing towards our camp, did you?
We're not trying to steal anything, man. This just happened this way. You fell into our house. We're here. So
Well, then you just stay.
we're not trying to take anything from you.
Stay there, then you come no closer.
Then lower your weapon.
He still got it up. He's like, no. You will try to steal food. I know. I've seen you all before. No.
You haven't seen us before. We have no intention of stealing your food.
I've seen people like you are all the same. Try to steal food.
Yeah, we've seen people like us too.
Yes. And while the guys are cleaning the moose, he's got his rifle pointed at you guys.
Would you take trade?
No.
No trade?
You have nothing we want.
That may not be accurate. What could possibly... What would you exchange for... a shoulder?
How about a back?
You're getting greedy, Murph. What would you say for a shoulder?
No.
Oh, wait. Murph has the fucking thing.
The what fucking thing?
He gets a bonus to bartering.
This is a true fact.
He gets a mechanical bonus.
I
but,
mean-
yeah, I don't know.
Sure. Okay. Do you want to try to barter with them about this?
You gonna carry me over there?
We ain't gotta carry you to dog.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We haven't done one of these yet. Okay, hold on. Do. Go into that part in the book. I'm gonna have to edit this part out because I'm singing it. It's a copyright song.
Is that Looney Tunes?
No, Muppet Show. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Little bit ashamed of you.
What, Jeremy, for not knowing that?
Here's the thing. The Muppet Show was filmed, produced,
In front of a
and
live
canceled
studio.
before I was born. So I don't feel that bad.
You said they have hunting rifles, correct?
Yes, all three of them have hunting.
Exactly what I was thinking.
All right, what do you want to say to him, Chris? Before you roll anything.
Sir, we could really make a trade for you. You got hunting rifles there. We got something that'll help protect you. Give you a nice assault rifle for some of that meat. You know there's going to be a lot of people coming around these parts looking to beg, borrow, and steal whatever you have. So give you a little bit more protection than those one-shots.
Sorry, I'm calculating modifiers as you talk, so go ahead, keep talking.
Behind door number 2, I have a AK-74 with a full magazine. Just for a little bit of, like I said, moose shoulder. Moose butt. What do you think? Can we make a deal?
So you're offering him an AK and a magazine for it? For the shoulder?
That's a lot.
I just want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're offering.
That's a lot.
He doesn't have... What's the use of an AK without rounds? Okay, so maybe more than the shoulder.
I'm just curious. I wanted to know what you were offering.
Enough to feed all of us for a few days, so whatever...
We don't even know if those things are radiated or not.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Been through that before. Look, we need food. He's got food. We have weapons we're not going to use.
Do you want to offer that? That's what I'm asking.
Are you offering my gun?
Mine. We have an extra M16.
M16, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
We have 2 extra M16s.
I'll offer him the AK-74 and a magazine. When I'm not using my sniper rifle, if I ever walk again, I can just use the M16, which I'm more proficient with anyways, in theory.
That's right. You have an AK-74. Gotcha. Now, I was confused, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, roll your persuade but give yourself a +2
So
on top of your other +1 for bartering.
But give myself a +1, so...
No, +2 plus the +1
3.
for that, so +3 total.
Darn.
Nice.
So what is that total, Chris? How many successes did you get?
7 and a 6, so 2 successes.
13.
All right. Wow, I don't need the number. I mean,
13.
I just need the number of successes. That's all I need.
Two
I got an 88.
So, maybe he feels bad for my broken ass body.
76.
42.
Help feed a broken man back to hell. With 2 successes, could we get a little bit more?
We get the whole moose.
It's opposed successes. So they roll, and however many successes they get negates your successes.
Yes, Jeremy's right.
Shut up,
That's how that
Jeremy.
works. Well, he wasn't telling.
I'm sorry, I was reading the rules.
First of all, he wasn't telling me a thing I didn't know. So
I was just
don't give him
He was
shit
looking-
about that.
I was just kidding.
But you got 2 successes. Yeah, roll it in the chat. You roll this.
Watch, we come up against the used car salesman of Poland.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow we end up giving him moose. Yep.
Yeah.
7 and a 6 compared to a 7 and a 6. Wow.
Yep. That's a wash.
Yeah.
That's a nothing.
Yeah. Say no, no deal. Do not need your weapons. Stay back. And they
That's just fine. You clean your moose and we'll stay right here.
And he keeps darting the rifle back and forth between you guys. Eventually, they get the moose to the point where they're gonna haul it off, and they put it on a little portable kind of sled type thing that they have to drag it out of here on. And the 2 other guys and him just start dragging this thing out. A fucking moose.
Did they leave anything?
They left scraps of stuff, maybe.
Guts and
You
bone.
need to.
Yeah.
Ooh, we can give it to Olaf. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh no.
Fuck that. Look, we can crack the bones open and throw them in a pot and eat the marrow. That's what I'm saying.
I would give Emmett a survival roll to see if they left anything because of his specialty. That's what I'll do.
Technically, his specialty counts for everybody.
Nope.
Do you want to push
Damn
it?
Yeah, I'll push it.
Okay.
Hey,
There you go.
Yeah,
Yay.
worth it.
1 ration. You get 1 ration worth of stuff out of that.
Which becomes 2.
Yay!
No, I'm saying that's what gave it you guys one ration was him being able to get anything out of it. One ration.
It's just like
It's basically
bits of
broth.
skin
It's
and
bone broth is
fucking-
what you're able to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So as I said before, sun's coming up. What do you guys want to do for this next shift?
Sleep.
Do we track these guys and murder them in their sleep, or do we?
That seems a bit far. That seems a bit
Well
much.
spoken, Cole.
He held a gun on me for almost an hour.
Yeah, it was a while.
You held a gun on him for almost an hour.
Nope. It doesn't feel the same.
Somebody roll me a d6, by the way.
I am weatherman.
Keep the hot streak going.
Yes.
Still sunny. And it is now May 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yep, it is now Cinco de Mayo.
Tequila.
Murph is one day closer to healed.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Does that go down to 2 then?
What?
So I've healed 2 so far. Do I heal another damage?
Were you resting or sleeping that time, I guess? So, yeah. That should be 3 total.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
resting.
The fuck else am I going to do?
I don't know.
I was just saying we give him a day. That's what I was saying. 1 day off of his total.
Oh, I got you for the bacchiotomy.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are gonna rest still? Is that what you're doing? Like, you guys are staying in your little camp that you made? Was that your plan? Or-
Yeah, Clark's got to crash.
Okay.
He was up all day, so he's at least sleeping this shift, and then we can do whatever.
Okay. Sounds good. What's everybody else doing?
240 is open.
I did not sleep, so I will sleep.
Hey, give me my weapon and prop me up. I can keep watch.
I will go hunt.
Okay.
Actually, no. Well, no, we've already... No, it's a different day. Or no, we can't scrounge 2 times in 1 hex, correct?
Did you scrounge? Yes, you scrounged for food. You will take a -1 if you try to do it again.
What if I scrounge for items?
Items. Well, that's not scrounge. I mean, oh, you're not talking about fortune. You're talking about scrounging.
Yes,
This
sorry.
isn't where you're at's not really a scroungeable
Gotcha.
area. Like, it's more like wooded area.
No, that guy said there was a house here.
Oh, as the sun comes up, you don't see a house in that direction at all. Like, you
Well-
can see a ways. You're like, there's no house over there.
I'm sure his horse is over there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to go look for his house?
Something tells me no.
You can, but I'm just saying, you look that way. You can see for a ways, and you're like, I don't see a fucking house.
Fine, I go hunting.
You might find a compact to go with that lipstick.
All right, all right, so you're going to go hunting. Murphy's, I'm assuming, going to be resting.
Oh, I did say if they, prop my back up against something, I could keep watch.
Yeah, you could, if you want to. What's anybody else doing?
Yeah, Mitt.
I was trying to figure out what we could actually benefit from. Would I be able to look for water in this area?
Yeah, you can forage for water. That's fine.
And that's what I'll be doing.
So that'll be a survival roll for you. Okay, sounds good. What is your survival anyway, like normally?
D and a D.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep, go ahead. We'll do your survival roll for water first.
Nope.
Would you like to push this roll?
No, not for 1 water ration.
It won't be 1 water.
It will be filling
fill
everybody to full.
all of your drinking containers.
Right, which would only give us 1 per person. Well, so
Uh,
it'd be 3, 4, 5 water rations. Is the most we could possibly get from it right now.
No,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if LT or Doc have any empty bottles, or I don't know. how it works.
Doc has canteens.
Yeah.
The LT does not. So Doc has 2 canteens. Yeah, okay. All right. Hunting. All right, so first, that's going to be survival. Okay.
Oh shit! Got
There you
it.
go.
This is always the easy part. I can't get the recon.
Yep. All right, so you make that roll.
The recon roll.
Yep.
Push. Stress.
Oof.
All right. Let me figure out what the fuck it was that you were hunting first that you were unable to sneak up on.
We were there for long enough. We probably should have done traps, like you'd brought up before. Because I think you said, I think that's survival, just like straight up survival.
Yeah, trapping straight survival, but you can't get any big game. So the most you can get is like 3 rations.
Oh, gotcha.
3's better than none.
This much is true.
Yeah, that really just mitigates our losses with the size of our party.
Should have made LT come with me. Can he do the recon portion?
It was a rabbit, by the way, that got away. So
Well, and even with
Rabbits.
trapping, you still have to make that recon roll.
yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Yes, you have to recon to track it basically, or know where to put
gotcha.
the trap at. It negates the actual firing
shot.
of the weapon.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right, because it's like recon, survival, and then arranged combat.
For anyone
Or-
interested, if you're near a body of water, you can fish with hand grenades. It's in the rules. So well, make sure you guys do know that.
We're gonna have to be real hungry to do that, I think.
That sounds like something that Captain would do.
Dude, you get like there's no skill roll. It's an automatic success, and you get D6 rations from it. You just can't grenade fish in the same hex for more than once per shift. You just stay in one area for like a day and just poof.
And then your grenades are gone.
Yeah. You guys haven't used them once anyway.
I was gonna say they aren't as good as I've contemplated tossing them a few times, but they're not that great.
All right, so it's pretty uneventful the rest of this shift. Other than I think that Murphy needs to roll a keeping watch. So recon.
What is it?
Recon.
Oh, okay.
Just a normal recon roll.
And my
Yes.
binoculars don't help recon as far as hunting, do they?
No, not really.
God
Oh,
damn, Murph.
Nobody's sneaking up on us.
You
Double
see
doubles.
through everything.
10 and a 10.
Nice.
As you're up keeping watch, in the distance, like you just hear this faint sound, like sounds like a fucking train, but way off. It's just like this hint, like of it. You're like, is that a fucking train?
What direction?
I would say to the east. No, west. I'm sorry, west. I meant to say west. West.
Try to concentrate more. I
southwest.
mean, is that really what it sounds like? A train?
Yeah. No, if you listen to it, it's like there's a train, like, because you're not hearing any other sounds. There's no traffic. There's no, you know what I mean? Like all the normal sounds of our everyday, like, lives in our modern reality. Like, you don't have all the background noise. And just in the distance, you're just like, swear to God, that's a fucking train. Like, just way off. Like, yeah.
Yeah, with a double crit, can I gauge the distance?
Chris, I am giving you this based off of a double crit.
Sorry.
Like, even hearing that there's a train.
I'm greedy.
I know. That's me bending the rules in the first place.
He said, I know.
You know me so well.
To the west, you just hear this, like, is that a fucking train? I just felt like I had to give you something for the double crit. That was,
I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to tell those guys in the morning, but that could be interesting.
It is morning.
When
It's
everyone
morning
is
right now.
up.
Oh, okay. All right, so Emmett and Cole come wandering back. What do you guys want to do?
Hey guys, it was real quiet last night, and I swear I'm obviously not on meds, I'm not having like pain delirium. I heard a train. Definitely heard a train.
I pull out the map. Do I see train tracks anywhere?
Yeah, to the southwest, probably about like it's a ways off too. Like you're kind of like surprised that he was able to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with his 50 cal ears.
He's got to be fucking deaf.
Earplugs, man. Earplugs.
What?
Yeah, that's what they told me.
But yeah, so no, to the west you do see the train tracks, like on the map.
Man.
I think it's actually pretty much straight west. So
You mean tell me they still got trains running?
I mean, I don't know how useful that would be, but if they got trains running,
Trains normally mean supplies.
exactly. We want to be train robbers?
Easy there, Billy the Kid.
I was waiting for that.
Technically, Billy the Kid never robbed trains.
You weren't there.
it'd be Jesse James.
Accurate. Did Butch and Sundance rob trains or just banks?
I think they were just banks, but I could be wrong.
I thought it was just banks.
Like offhand, I'm thinking bank. That was all banks, but yet again, I could totally be wrong. So, what do you guys want to do for this next shift? Somebody roll a d6, yes, for weather on this one.
That would be me.
The other thing is, running trains, that could be Allied troops.
Weather gets even better.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than sunny.
I said it gets better.
You see a rainbow?
Thank you. Thank you.
Crushing these weather rolls.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so what's your guys' plan?
What direction were we heading before all this?
You guys went northwest of Parji, where you guys were.
Parzu's a bus. Let's just keep going northwest. Or whatever direction we last saw.
All right, if you look at the map, northwest of where you guys currently are, if you're not lost,
We're not
is
lost. I'm excellent at this.
another town.
Let's not forget about our main goal is to find Emmett's kid, Second
Yeah,
Armored.
and I think they were west.
But I thought Second Armored was heading to, or we thought Parju played into that equation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where everybody's supposed to be heading. And that was the captain's plan, was to try and take the city for a safe rendezvous. But that safe rendezvous also pretty much was suicide on our part.
Well, at least the act of clearing the town would have been detrimental to our general health. Yeah.
Or at least Clark's baby.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. That's
Well, we have the city of Radzin Polotsky here to the northwest.
that sounded right.
Mm-hmm. Been working on that for about 10 minutes.
I'd say that's close enough to run with. So yeah, we're cool with that.
What do you say, boys? I don't want to force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. If you guys have got a hard-on for knocking Parzu out, I'll go with you. If not, let's head west, see what this city has to offer.
I think even if we go back to Parju, there's a good chance that if we meet up with Second Armor, we might be standing before a firing squad. So who knows, man?
Why would that be?
I don't know. That would depend on the LT and Smitty back there.
I don't know about you, but I saw he had a Russian helmet on.
I guess. At this point, I think I'm just trying to make it home. So, how do we get there?
Emmett, my man, I want to find your son for you if possible. What's your thoughts? Well, getting myself killed, trying to take a city, I don't think that's going to do us any good. We definitely need more than the three of us to be able to pull that off.
I mean, we don't know what the occupation or resistance was like in that city. I mean, we know that they had the outpost and the sniper posted. My assumption and my recon is that there's got to be more in the city. But Second Armored's going there. I don't know. I feel like we're not abandoning, but I guess delaying our mission, man, to find your boy. I mean, our two missions right now are to survive and find your boy. Apparently I'm not doing so well on the survival part, but...
Definitely something to be desired.
Still breathing. It counts.
What?
God, don't make me do that. Just throw up in my mouth a little bit.
So, what's your guys' plan for this shift?
Well, obviously, I'm going where you guys take me.
Chris is like an Iggy Pop song. He's a passenger.
I ride and I ride.
Right through the city.
If part of you is still the goal, then you want to try from the southwest? Yeah, I mean, that's really the only option we got. The only lead we have left at this point, so... It appears that Parjou is a city along the side of a wooded area on the south of it.
That is correct.
Alright, so I say we head south or southwest and see what that side of it looks, since the north was not fun.
Not to burst anybody's bubble, but we got about a half a tank and we're eventually going to run out. So,
No better place to find gas than a city.
I guess. That'd probably be the closest we could get. Yeah, I suppose.
That or we head northwest.
Or north. Or southwest.
No.
Those are pretty much all four of your options. North. Or back northeast again. You could always go there.
All right, we're gonna circle. We're gonna circle to the west of Parjou and see what we can do.
Is that the plan?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to head south one square, right? One hex.
I'd like to be in the middle of that between these two hexes and then go west.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that. Whatever tactically would be.
Oh, I don't know.
You would have to go south one hex and then come in from the southwest. That's what you'd have to do. You'd have to go down south and then head in, if that's what you're talking about. Or south, then southeast, and then go in, if that's what you want to do. But you tell me what route you guys.
We're going south.
Yeah, we'll go south one hex, and then we'll go northeast one hex, like into Parjou.
Okay. All right, so somebody roll me survival then and then you're going to need to do a driving roll, Jeremy, but I think you get a +1 if I remember correctly. Because of the terrain. I
get a B and a B for driving.
Yeah, but you get a +1 because of the driving in the terrain.
Oh, awesome.
Right. We covered this before.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yep, because it's open, so you get a +1.
Okay.
All right, so first, let's do survival.
Already did. One success.
Okay, and one success for driving. So, okay. Yep. Bloop, you guys move south.
Hey, if you guys happen to drive by a field hospital, don't mind taking a pit stop, that'd be great.
A field hospital?
Yeah, that.
That's an eighth of a tank gone. And
That is quite the consumption.
you just went 10 kilometers. I mean, then the other thing. Oh, that roll. Okay. Who's doing
Weather, I am.
yeah, weather. Well, I think you already rolled for weather and it's didn't you?
Definitely,
Yeah, you got 6.
definitely go with the hot hand.
It's sunny. You told me I got a rainbow.
Yeah, you got a rainbow. And no, what I need actually is a recon roll from whoever is actually keeping watch.
That would be LT.
Oh, you're saying LT's doing it?
Oh no,
Wouldn't it be
Murph can do
Emmett
it. Or yeah, not Emmett. Murph.
in the gunner?
I don't think Murph can do it.
Oh, he can't.
No, not if
It's
he's
LT
all right.
because he's got a B, doesn't he?
I'm just cargo, remember?
Yeah, he's cargo. He doesn't count as a passenger. He's got a B and a C, but it's going to be reduced because of being in the vehicle.
Still better than Emmett's D and a D.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are headed south
Under a beautiful rainbow.
under a beautiful rainbow, going along, and you see a farmhouse that has not been destroyed, standing there, and looks pretty well put together. There's a pickup truck sitting outside of it, some farm equipment, like combine, stuff like that. Like, you're kind of surprised that it's just sitting here. This, like, somehow it looks like it hasn't been touched.
That's pretty cool. I say we check it out.
Agreed.
It's an unmolested farm.
Too many jokes.
All right, so, how do you guys want to approach it? You guys want to do?
That's a good question.
Clark, what's our best tactic here?
I don't know if we should drive straight up or because at least the vehicle is going to provide some kind of armor, but it's also going to announce our presence like a motherfucker. So
Let's just drive up and knock.
Real quick, by the time you saw it, it wasn't really far away. Like, you came around a corner and you're like, oh shit, there's a house there. Like, you're maybe 100 meters away from it. So, like, if someone in there was going to hear you, they probably already heard you.
I guess we just roll up real slow, like, just idling forward.
No shit. Could you guys dump me a little bit from range and set me up with a sniper rifle to give you guys cover?
They don't do trash pickup here.
Hmm.
But nobody? No? No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know if you'd be able to crawl very far. Like,
Dude, just set me up in a firing put me in a place where you can just leave me in a firing position. I can.
Okay, we go to the field, we find the scarecrow, we pull it down, and we put Murph up there.
if you were in walking position, like able to walk, I would totally be down with just like dropping you and letting you do your thing. But
I can just lay prone.
yeah, but a big part of that is being able to maneuver, shoot and maneuver. And
I got arms.
Smitty, thoughts?
I think that might make you more of a liability than an asset at that point.
All right, just
You know what I mean?
look, man. I'm just trying to be useful.
I know. I get it.
Try harder.
Fuck you, Cole.
No.
I give him the nice little wink.
When I can walk again, I'm going to kick your ass.
I can't wait.
What's the plan?
We're gonna roll up real slow with Emmett on the 240. I'm guessing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So-
then everybody
get-
else with muzzles out the windows.
Okay. So you're gonna roll up with the guns pointed out the window. 240. Creeping up at the house.
Oh yeah, like 5 miles an hour.
Yes,
super
I got
slow.
you. So just like, so you guys are rolling up to it. You can hear the tires on the gravel. That sound. As you're rolling up, like still you don't see anybody coming out of the house. You don't see anybody around it. See some toys, maybe in the front yard. Like outside toys, you know, a ball, things like that. You guys pull up to the house. How far away from the house do you want to stop when you get?
No closer than like 30 meters.
Okay. So yeah, you pull up to about 30 meters and still just idling. I'm gonna stop. You need to get your brakes checked.
Yeah, get right on that.
And yeah, you see this house sitting here. Front door's closed, but it's like the screen door, and like the inside door's open.
SWAT team style, we form and head.
Okay. So, like I said, there's a front door, a couple windows on the front.
Before we do that,
Mhm.
there's Emmett, Clark, and Cole. Doc is taking care of Murph and Lieutenant Richardson, so it really just leaves 3 of us.
I don't need a fucking nurse.
You can't walk. You exactly need a nurse. I don't know. Yes, of course you need a nurse. I don't know why you're objecting to this. Like,
Just leave me here. You in the Hummer. You guys do your thing.
Doc's like, no, I'll stay here.
so that leaves 3 of us. Are we gonna pull the person off the 240?
Lieutenant Richardson volunteers to go in with you guys. I'll go in. I'll go in with you.
Sir, it's you're pulling rank, so it's on you.
I'm not just gonna sit here.
Roger that.
And with his one good arm, he takes the pistol out.
How much of his arm is gone?
Elbow down. Elbow down.
Elbow down?
Elbow down.
Oh, dude, he could. I'll trade with him later.
Trade what with him?
I got an M4.
Nah, he's fine with the pistol.
No.
It keeps
But also, I don't know
his
if we need
stat
to
block
go.
normal.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to go. Clearing this house if it's nothing yet. It's still. I don't know. Could just be random ass locals that live there.
Could be. What do you want to do? It's a referee asking. What do you want to do?
Look, Cole, I don't know if we need to go running inside first. Maybe we just take a little walk around the outside
Sure.
and kind of get a bearing, see if anybody's here.
I'm not against a little recon. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I don't want to go kicking down nobody's front door if they're just living their life, you know what I mean?
I don't know that anybody gets to live the life.
Well, they do if everyone lets them, right? So if we let them, they let us. Everything's copacetic.
It's worth checking out.
All right, so you start walking around the house. As I said before, there's a ball in the front yard. It's a soccer ball sitting there. Start walking around. It looks like mostly intact. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like it's dilapidated and run down. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like people could totally still live here. Like the windows aren't broken out. It looks like a house. Just a house that's in a war zone, But it's not blown to shit or anything. Yeah, so you see a tractor. Like I said, that was the farm equipment I was talking about.
What kind of shape is it in?
Meh, it's fine. I mean, looks a little rusty maybe, but
Like it runs, but not
Maybe.
like they just bought it.
no, definitely doesn't look like it just bought it. I mean, it looks like it's, they've had it in, a Soviet satellite state for a while, and it's probably, held together with bubblegum and cigarette butts.
Right. 30-year-old tractor, baling
Yeah.
wire, duct tape. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They might have gas here.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, so you walk around, you see a back porch also. On the other side, a couple chairs sitting on the back porch. Like rocking chairs. That's about it. Don't see anybody.
We get back to the front. I head up towards the front door.
Okay.
Clark's going to post up on the side of the door facing out and kind of letting Cole take the lead on that one, on the door itself.
All right. As you walk up to the front door, catch this smell. It's unmistakable smell.
Death.
Decomposing bodies. Yep.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure there's nobody alive in here. Still might be worth going through, but this ain't a happy ending type of farm.
Well, if it's the people here that are dead, we can at least pull some parts from that tractor and maybe get, maybe use that later on. At this point, everything's valuable.
Mm-hmm. I tie what I can across my face and nose. If you got a weak stomach, you may want to stay outside. And I head in.
No, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Clark takes 2 cigarette butts from his cargo pocket and sticks
stuffs them up his
in
nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I don't know why I knew exactly where you were going with that, but I did.
Because you've probably done it too.
All right, LT.
God.
It's kind of like I'll stay here, and like stays on the front porch.
Roger that, sir.
All right, so as you guys go in the house, what are you doing, Emmett? By the way,
I'm just keeping watch on top of the truck.
you're on the 240. That's right. That's right. I forgot. All right, so you guys go in and like you walk in, and it's like a front entrance. I mean, this isn't a giant house, right? Like it's a pretty small, farmhouse. Pretty modest. So the front room is the equivalent of like a dining room / sitting room, living room type thing. You know what I mean? Like just kind of all as one room. You can see like a kitchen off there. But yeah, as soon as you go in, that smell just bam hits you. Over in the chair in the living room, you see a man sitting there. There's a shotgun propped between his legs. And the top of his head is gone.
Cole is just dead inside. So he actually
Oh no,
gets
roll
excited
coolness
that-
under fire. Yeah, roll coolness under fire.
No.
Yes.
He's dead inside. This is
Roll
crap.
coolness under fire.
You know what? I'm tired of this.
You guys will get your unit morale on that. You're fine.
Clark
I'm
gets
pushing
a-
it.
Shit.
I'm
Clark gets
pushing
an
coolness.
8 and a 3.
You can't. You can't push coolness under fire rolls.
You can't?
No.
Oh, then I just failed. Okay.
You take
I
a
just-
point of stress.
You suck. I still
You
get
can't push
excited.
coolness under fire.
I still get excited at the shotgun.
Yeah. But yeah, so you see his shotgun sitting over there.
Ooh. This should make hunting easier.
But yeah, and, like you look and you can see like he's sitting just in the living room chair, right? Just like in what seems like was his chair. You know what I mean? And as you look around, you can see toys in the living room. There's like an ironing board. There's some laundry. You can see like there's a dress. Some other clothes. Kids' clothes.
I look at the guy who put the gun in his mouth. I say, buddy, that's the easy way out.
So beside the kitchen's off to the left. Beside that, there's a hallway that goes further back into the house. You can see there's a couple doors along there where you would assume would be like bedrooms and shit.
Clear. Hallway left. So, like, Clark peels off and starts going down the hallways.
All right, so you go down the hallway to the right of the kitchen, which is on the left.
Wall body weapon. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, obviously. So you start going down the hallway, and you can see, like, the doors are kind of propped open to down the hall. Like, they're just, like, open, like, 4 or 5 inches, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You want to push them open?
Yeah.
I let you take the lead on this.
Yeah, he's gonna push open the first door.
Push open the first door. And as you're pushing it open, you see a queen-size bed. You know, relatively large-size bed for a modest home like this. But in the middle of the bed, you see a woman's body with a shotgun blast to the face. In the bed. Blood. And there's 2 more doors down the hall.
He's gonna keep going down the hallway. Because Clark's fairly confident in what he's gonna find, but he has to know that the room is clear, like the house is cleared before they do anything else, because everyone's lives depend on it at this point. So he has to know.
Okay. Get to the next door. Cracked open a few inches, and you push it open with your elbow as your rifle, you're pointing it in as you creep the door open. And you see blood on toys. Same kind of thing. Shotgun blast. And you get to the next door. Same thing. If you had to piece it together.
Murder-suicide.
Yeah.
It's fairly obvious. The man went through and killed his family so they wouldn't suffer, and then he killed himself. Yeah. Clark, he goes through all the rooms, and once he clears them, he puts his rifle down and he starts spinning his wedding ring on his left hand, and he's just thinking about his wife and his kids and praying that they're okay.
What's Cole doing? He took a point of stress.
He took a point of stress, so he's kind of hanging back. Letting him clear the rooms, just concentrating on the tactics and making sure they're not getting ambushed, and less on what's going on in the house, because it shook him a little harder than he thought he could be shook.
Mm-hmm.
Clark comes walking back, and he says, there's nothing back there. There's nothing.
Just when you think you've seen it all, this world gets worse and worse. But, at the same time...
I will say there's a shotgun.
Good father. Find any ammo for the shotgun?
We'll look around the house a little bit more, I guess, but I'm gonna go get a shovel.
You want to scrounge?
Clark goes back to the Humvee and gets a shovel out of the toolkit.
Okay.
Scrounging is recon, correct?
Yes. No. Wait.
Survival.
Survival. Yeah.
Then I would love to scrounge.
Okay. Well, first of all, if you're going to take the shotgun, there are...
I have him take the shotgun. Again, that's where I took my stress, so I did that.
Well, really, the stress was for the whole thing. I just gave
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, so not only do you get the shotgun, you also get 9 rounds to go with it. It is a 12 gauge shotgun.
Nice.
That is awesome.
So you go get shovels and stuff like that. I'm assuming you're gonna dig graves.
Give them a proper burial. Clean up what we can. Look for gas. Look for food. All that fun stuff.
Whoever's gonna be looking for stuff, whoever's gonna be scrounging, you can go ahead and roll scrounging, but give yourself a +2.
+2?
Yes.
So that would be an A and a B for me. 3 successes.
Nice.
All right. Cool. That 3 successes is kind of cool. Roll me percentile dice 3 times.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
14, 13, 76.
All right. So you find, well, I guess apparently the truck's tires were flat, but you have a car tire now. So 1 car tire. It counts as 1 vehicle spare part.
Nice.
So whatever. You find a candy bar in the kitchen.
Baby Ruth?
Yeah, let's say it's a Baby Ruth. Yeah. That counts as 1 field ration. And you find, I don't think you find any gas actually. Oh man.
Come on, big money, no whammies.
You find a skateboard.
I found deodorant, lipstick, and a skateboard. This sucks. I thought ending with paralyzation was a downer. This was even worse.